Right, we have huge breaking news to bring you. Liverpool have sacked Arne Slot. He leaves the club just a year after winning the Premier League title, but after a difficult season where they failed to mount any sort of defence of their crown, despite a major investment in the playing side. The club have just confirmed the news with a statement. This is what it said that they've said on X. Just a short statement at this stage. Liverpool Football Club can confirm Arne Slot is to depart his role as head coach with immediate effect, and that the process to appoint a successor is underway. He leaves with a Premier League title to his name, and our deepest gratitude and appreciation. If we compare the two Liverpool seasons, of course, he won the title in his first year, as we've just heard there. 84 points in the 24-25 season. They won 25 games, drew 9, lost 4. Compare it to this season where they finished 5th, scraping into that Champions League spot. They won just 17, drew 9, lost 12 and finished 25 points behind Arsenal. Note that we have got a full statement now from Liverpool. I'll read it to you. This dramatic news that Arne Slot has been let go. Liverpool Football Club can confirm Arne Slot is to depart his role as head coach with immediate effect, and that the process to appoint a successor is underway. Having joined the club in June 2024, Arne went on to deliver our 20th league title in his first season in charge, ending the 2024-25 campaign as LMA Manager of the Year, having also guided the team to the Carabao Cup final and the last 16 of the Champions League. Goes without saying the contribution Arne has made to Liverpool Football Club in the time that he has been with us has been significant, meaningful, and most importantly of all to supporters and ourselves, successful. As such, our appreciation for everything he has achieved could not be greater, particularly as it was underpinned by a work ethic, a diligence, and a level of expertise which further underlined our view that he is a leader in his field. From the moment that we first encountered Arne, it was immediately clear that he is an individual who does not merely accept responsibility, he embraces it. This was evident when he agreed to take over as head coach, when he guided us to the Premier League title, and throughout the season it's just ended, when he faced considerable challenges and burdens. At the same time, we have collectively come to the conclusion that change is necessary in order for the club to keep moving forward. Again, it must be stressed that this is not a decision which has been reached lightly, anything but. We would like to take this opportunity to place on record our appreciation for Arne, who will always hold a special place in the history of this football club as the coach who delivered Liverpool's 20th league title. That accomplishment, made all the more remarkable as it arrived in his very first season in charge, was built on outstanding coaching and leadership every single day. He also helped guide the club through one of the most difficult periods imaginable following the loss of Diogo. The compassion and humanity he showed throughout that time said a great deal about him as a person. As such, we can only wish Arne well in the next stage of his coaching career, with our expectation being that he will continue to be successful. We do so in the knowledge that his Liverpool legacy is intact and will become yet more meaningful in the years and decades to come. Nevertheless, the conclusion we have come to is built on a belief that the team's trajectory is best addressed through a change of direction. That does not diminish the work Arne has done here or the respect we have for him, nor is it a reflection of his talents. Rather, it is indicative of the need for a different approach. Arne leaves with our gratitude, with a Premier League title to his name, and with the knowledge that he and his family will always be welcome back at Anfield. Okay, well, a lot of challenges for Slot this season. His relationship with Mo Salah being one of them. Salah's departure statement seemed critical of Slot, a reminder of what Salah said then. I've witnessed this club go from doubters to believers, and from believers to champions. It took hard work, and I always did everything I could to help the club get there. Nothing makes me prouder than that. Us crumbling to yet another defeat this season was very painful and not what our fans deserve. I want to see Liverpool go back to being the heavy metal attacking team that opponents fear. League is the bare minimum, and I will do everything I can to make that happen. Okay, well, the hunt for a successor starts straight away. That Mohamed Salah statement, of course, he has moved on. So the huge breaking news that Arne Slot has been sacked by Liverpool. Right.
The football world has been rocked by reports that Oliver Glasner has emerged as the leading candidate to succeed Arne Slot, with formal negotiations reportedly underway and a deal expected to be completed in the near future. The development has generated intense discussion among supporters, pundits, and football executives, as one of Europe's most respected tactical minds edges closer to taking charge of one of football's biggest clubs. The potential appointment represents a significant moment in the club's history. Arne Slot's tenure brought a fresh identity, attacking football, and renewed optimism among supporters. However, as football constantly evolves, clubs must prepare for the future, and Oliver Glasner appears to be the man chosen to continue that journey. Glasner's reputation has grown enormously over the past decade. The Austrian coach has established himself as one of the most innovative managers in European football. His work at various clubs demonstrated an ability to maximize player potential, create highly organized tactical systems, and compete against teams with greater financial resources. Sources close to the negotiations suggest that this is established by Slot while introducing his own tactical ideas. Others are eager to see how his philosophy would translate to a squad already filled with talented players capable of competing for major trophies. One of Glasner's greatest strengths is his tactical flexibility. Unlike managers who remain committed to a single formation regardless of circumstances, Glasner has consistently demonstrated the ability to adapt. His teams can operate with a back three, a back four, or hybrid systems depending on the opponent and available personnel. This adaptability could prove crucial in modern football, where managers face a relentless schedule across domestic and international competitions. The ability to rotate systems without compromising performance often separates successful coaches from those who struggle to maintain consistency. Another factor that makes Glasner an attractive candidate is his track record of player development. Throughout his managerial career, numerous players have improved significantly under his guidance. Young talents have flourished, while experienced professionals have often enjoyed career revivals. The club's hierarchy reportedly views this aspect of his management style as particularly valuable. Developing players internally remains one of the most sustainable ways to achieve long-term success, especially in an era where transfer fees continue to rise dramatically. Financial considerations may also have influenced the decision-making process. Glasner has repeatedly shown he can build competitive teams without requiring enormous transfer budgets. His ability to identify strengths within existing squads and implement effective tactical structures makes him an appealing option for clubs seeking both success and sustainability. Football analysts have highlighted similarities between Glasner and some of the most successful coaches in Europe. His emphasis on pressing, quick transitions, defensive organization, and attacking fluidity aligns with many of the modern principles dominating elite football. However, taking over from Arne Slot would not be without challenges. Any successor must navigate high expectations from supporters accustomed to ambitious football and consistent success. Comparisons with the previous manager are inevitable, particularly during the early months of a new regime. The dressing room transition will be another important factor. Successful managerial appointments often depend on quickly establishing trust and credibility with players. Reports suggest Glasner's communication skills and man management abilities are among the reasons club executives believe he can achieve this. Former players who have worked under Glasner frequently praise his leadership qualities. They describe a manager who demands high standards while maintaining strong relationships with his squad. This balance between discipline and support has become a defining characteristic of his coaching career. From a tactical perspective, supporters can expect intense pressing, structured defensive organization, and dynamic attacking movements. Glasner's teams are known for their work ethic and collective understanding of responsibilities both in possession and out of possession. Should the deal be finalized, attention would immediately shift toward potential transfer activity. Every new manager brings preferences regarding player profiles and squad construction. While Glasner is known